What's up, all you beautiful people? So, as promised yesterday on Instagram, we're now here live again. I told you yesterday we will talk about why is it important to work on your fucking self, to stop caring what others think of you, what time bending is, why is it connected to Kalaripayattu, your spine, which is the magician ability of the magic Kundalini stick, the snake, because it's all symbols. It's connected to the move mind that you're doing as the sun soul comes up, because I am the sun. You reconnect with all because it's all an enclosed Freemasonry system, because you're a free man of the sun and air and angles of mind, because the snake eats its own tail. And like I said, because the plan has already been written down. Deltron 3030, which magician, which is connected to your internal processes of the 33rd vertebra, the Kundalini going up and down, because you put your tongue on the roof of your mouth. So the energy, imagination is circling in your body, booty, dharma wheel. What else? Yeah, backside opening, and like I said, the spirituality is the goal. That means they see the wheel. The wheel is inside your booty, body, dharma wheel, which is turning all the time. Now, if you're not into language, it may sound kind of strange what I'm saying here. You're like, what the fuck are you talking about? But you will see when you start to become more water, when you start to distill yourself down with liquids. You turn the pyramid from the upside, male, female energy down, and you fuse that both together, which is energy hard. But now we focus on more about the backside opening and time bending. What is that? What the fuck are you talking here? Doesn't even make sense. And why has the plan already been written down? What is that? Well, it means that if you start to work on yourself, if you start to work internally and externally, if you start to see that everything else is just tools, because you are the fire maker. It's me who makes it all. It's me who produces all angels of mind. It's me who pulls everything into reality. I'm the God creator. It may sound kind of too empowering maybe for some, but that's how it is. I'm the God. I'm God. I created all. I'm the sun. I'm the soul. So I have the light inside of me. Do you realize your light inside of you? Do you know that there is liquid light inside of you? Cheers, yo motherfuckers. Why do you call me a motherfucker? I call you a motherfucker because you're probably fucking Mother Nature. And I don't care anymore what everybody or anybody or body thinks of me, because I care about my own body. And that's connected to the things I'm going to tell you about time bending and how that works. And why is it so important to take care of your freaking self and nobody else? I told that in my last video about portals, Shivambu, or portal shaman Shivambu opening, because it's all internal. It's all in yourself. See, the sun soul sun comes up, because you should, like I said, carry your light inside of you. So in future, I plan to do I plan to do more education. I said that already. I don't know if somebody will ever show up, because I basically produce that all for everybody. I produce that for all. But at the same time, I produce it for myself to look then back when I was going going through time and see, okay, this is what I was achieving. This is where I was been. But no, okay, how can I explain it? Well, when you start to see like this, maybe your whole body is eyes, right? So, like I said, it's your magic ability of your own self. It's your magic ability of Harry Potter with the magic stick. You do like Lumos, or you do like Rictus Sempra, or whatever. You speak spells into existence. You speak your language into what is going to happen in your life. So make sure that you take freaking care of your word, because they are creating your world with the angles of mind that you speaking out. This is again like I said, a tool. But in the first place, your spine is the primary source. You are the source code. So is urine. Urine is what is your food. Urine is what makes you. Hey, Karen, good to see you. All eyes open. Urine is what makes you feel your magic ability, because it's all imagination. Now, how to go back in time, and how to produce time, and how to go forward in time, and how to reconnect it with the mastermind when you go up and down the ladder, which is your spine. Why is back bend so important? Now, if you know about the Ouroboros, the snake eating its own tail, which is a symbol for Kundalini, which is a symbol for your spine, which is a symbol for spiraling universes into existence. You should just imagine, what does the Ouroboros look like? It's a snake which is eating its own tail. One more time. It's a snake which is eating its own tail. You see that movement? It's connected to a circle. Now, the circle is what you should probably do, with not only symbolically with the urine, but you should also do that with your spine. That means your spine should look basically like an Ouroboros. So, opening up yourself like this with the knee chakra is very easy. Let's see, you've seen that probably on my Instagram. So the knee chakra is so damn important, because you use that basically every day. You use every joint every day, but it's one of the major ones when you walk, right? So when you start to open the knee chakra really much, every movement starts to become better. So really care about this backside, right? It's the backside here, going up until here. So look, it's my spine looks basically like a snake right now. I should probably be able to loop my spine into a perfect circle, right? So the other side, because you have two sides, male and female, left and right, opening it up. Focus on your breath, because breath is spirit. And we do that also with the wholeness. So now focus on your weight going to your front part of your feet. You can also place your hands under here and really try to loop your spine. That's the thing. All right. So now we've gone here, right? Okay. So this is the forward motion. This is what produces time forward, right? If I'm staying like this, it doesn't really fucking matter because I emit time. That means it comes out of, I shoot it out of the middle process, which is hard. But I go front now. Front will be right now here. So I go front, I produce time. Here's present. I produce time now forward. That means I produce time now into future, right? So mastermind is going now forward in the future, okay? But now presence, and now I show you. This is how you go back in time. There you have it. The bridge, all right? Because right now, or what you've seen there, that's the wheel, right? The wheel. I was going back in time because I was looping backwards. I was bridging everything. I bridged every different realm together to get there. To see that it's all an enclosed system. And like I said, the plan of your freaking self was already been written down. This is your magic ability of your extension of your spine, because everything is tools, like I said. It's a symbol for your spine. It's a weapon that I use. It's a weapon also that I use. And I write down into existence my reality. This is how you manifest. And to get a bit more explosive with all these movements, to really go switch a bit more faster in time, you should do these movements more explosively. And this is basically why yoga exists. It's existing because it's exiting all your freaking self. That means you channel everything. Everything runs through your imaginational process, like in a wormhole. It's a spiraling process, which is spiraling through your eyes. When you would go into a vortex, into time, space, light year, traveling through, going through portals, you always see like everything runs through so freaking fast, like in warp speed from Star Trek, or like in an ayahuasca trip. It's the freaking same. Everything runs through so fast that you can't process it. It's way too fast for your brain capacity to hold on to it. Because you're going through that portal, and that portal is this. Your eye. This is why in the first place, when you start to do Kalaripayattu, this is what I do here. I use fire. When you would make a fire, right? You would have 2 sticks for it, or you would have 1 stick. You would do this. Yeah, you would do freaking fire. I'm a fire maker. I was telling you that. It's like this. See how freaking hot my hands get? And then I put my hands here, opening up my portals. And now I'm looking up, down, up, down, left, right, circle, right? A circle. So you see every angel. One more time. Now I'm blind. It seems like I'm blind. Actually, I'm seeing right now. And then I'm opening up myself. All these exercises. So I show you now a bit more explosively what I mean with the time bending, which is connected to your spine. All right. So yeah, what's up, Karen? Good to see you. Urine is your holy grail. Urine is prana, is your eternity. Way, I love you so much. Well, you basically love yourself. That's why you have love for everybody else, and that's God. So keep it up. I drink a big cup of coffee. And what kind of symbols we have here? What kind of animal spirits? Oh yeah, the owl, the wise dome, the wise dome, the wise dome, the wise head. A bit of water. And a bit of pee-pee, which makes you, like Karen said, free. And drink it through your nose because it's connected to the portal of yourself. It makes you freaking free. And you want to open up your knee chakra? Do this. Put pee-pee on your knee. So you become free. So backside opening. Let's show you. I hope you enjoy this. The gods become life. The gods become alive. So here we go. That's a very essential exercise. Hey, see me? See me better. Here we go. I don't like that angel. I want to have the full range of motion. That's the important thing. You want to have a full range of motion in your body. So, yes. The gods became alive. And still there are like only 3 people in the room. But it's not important because you can look that up anytime. That's why I'm putting it online for you. And I don't, like I said, I don't fucking care how much numbers are there because I do my thing and I do it for me and everybody can look it up if they like it. So, here we go. Opening up. I do a bit of warm up here to make the body warm. So this is like, your body should be like, oh, okay, now, wait a minute. Something is going to happen. So warm up yourself in order to be awoke. Most people are freaking sleeping because their body's sleeping. They're not woke. I can't see with their body. I can see with my hand. I can be blind. And I still see because I feel. Most people can't do that because they have no connection to their body. And then it's like, ooh, it seems like so, you're putting your body in a pain. I'm actually in pain no matter, well, pain is an illusion of mine. But basically, pain is only the not ability of your body to flow. And the pressurizing of your body that you can't handle. But you have pressure on your body all the time. I have pressure on my body right now. I have pressure no matter what I do. I have pressure when I sleep. I have pressure when diamonds are made under exactly pressure. Diamonds are your chakras, your glands. Are your glands open? Most people's glands are not open. It all just has something to do with your own body. It's nothing else. Just the ability to see, just the ability to feel. Go in to find out. So, okay, we go now back in time. That means we're doing the back bend. We just go from this, present, future, past. All right? Open up the system. But everybody's running forward all the time. They're going like, what the fuck? Stop doing that. Run backwards, for example. Or, like I said, do the bridge. Why is it called the bridge? Because you're bridging consciousness. And the bridge is very essential in yoga. So here, that's like Iron Body, Steel Jacket, tied up training. Move like a whip. The gods created themselves. All right. So now go back in time. Explosively. One more time, the backside opening of the knee chakra. So explosive backwards. The dragon fire is now here. The dragon wagon booty body. Fire keeper. Yo. You see, that's it. That's exactly it. One more time. There you have it. There you have it. Shock your nervous system. That's it. That's freaking it. And I will do that in future without these plates. I'll just do bridge, bridge, forward, bridge, forward, bridge, forward, explosively. Like I said, the gods create themselves. And I stopped caring completely what anybody says or thinks about me, because it's not a point of interest of me. So, who else is in this room here? 3 people, 2 thumbs up. I like to have 3 people and 3 thumbs up, please. Could you do that? I don't ask you to do that. Yeah, exactly. There you have it. That's language. That's magic ability. I said that. I created that. Boom. 3 people, 3 thumbs up. So, who else is in here? Karen is in here, and who else? And identify yourself. Identify yourself not for me. Identify yourself for yourself. PvP player is here. Hi, y'all, and greetings. What's up? PvP player 07. Andrew, brother. Yeah, no, it's you, Andrew. Good to see you, man. So yeah, that's time bending. I mean, it may sound right. It sounds so strange if you're like for normal people. Alma of Earthier. Well, good to see you, Alma. Hello from Houston, from House Tone. The House Tone. Yeah, I'm in my house also. But I'm planning to go outside to speak my truth. Yeah, well, like I said, it may sound so strange, right? For people, if you're like, you drink your piss, you drink your pee-pee, and you do all these kinds of movements, and everybody's like, what the fuck are you doing? Well, like I said in the beginning, spirituality is the goal, which is connected to the 33, which is 3 people in the room, 3 thumbs up. Boom. Beltron 30. Mastermind abilities. Why is that virus also created? It's all created because spirituality is the goal. People are like, it's connected to, well, most people get that right now. It's like the coronavirus, right? Which is connected to your crown chakra. But it is all happening because you should go in to find out. And this is just the ability to travel inside of your body, to travel through your chakras, which are a word for your glands, which are producing all hormones, which is connected to urine again, that you need, because it's just balancing. And I said that also in my other video I was producing today about portals, Shivambu, and the shaman abilities, that it just doesn't really matter what you eat, because it's density and buoyancy. Sure, there are foods which have more higher frequencies, there are foods which have lower frequencies, and you can choose on what kind of frequency you want to be on. But as long as you lube your urine, it's gonna be all right, because this is what you are. This is what you are at the current moment. There are things to balance yourself out. And I know what Karen is thinking right now. Yeah, but it's important to have fruits and it's important to have vegetables, because those are living fruits and those are living elements for living people, which is true. I totally agree with you on that. But I was also, considering, like I said to you, the yin and yang aspect, grounding and going up, which is also again connected to the spine, to your chakras, which is also connected to food densities again. Or you can use different animal postures. For example, the elephant, right, which is very much grounding. You can also use the lion, which is a bit more agile. Then you can use the white boar, which is even more agile, and you can become a fish, because we are all basically in a giant water well, which we call Earth. But it's basically, I don't know, what is air, right? What is air? It's just less dense water. So there you have it again, density and buoyancy. And we can be a fish, right? In Kalaripayattu, fish. We're traveling through the water all the time. Or we can be a peacock and we're flying through the ether, and we connect to our astral bodies, connect to ourselves, and be like, oh, that's so wonderful out here. We can be everything. But you can use those animal postures and animal spirits to connect yourself to, at a certain time, to what you want to be on and what you want to be at a certain mind. Yeah, and that's basically also what music is. That's what it's. We're just frequent being. We choose on what frequency we want to be on. We can, like a radio station, tune ourselves into different frequencies, and this is also what most people are, right? Most people are a radio station, but the thing is, most people are only running, for example, rock music. Most people are maybe only on classic music. They only like on jazz music. They only like shaman music. They don't know what shaman. Yeah, maybe just, for example, like if shaman music would consider be drums, right? But again, like even like, I'm a shaman, but I'm also not a shaman. I'm everything. Like I can choose. I'm very adaptable, right? We all just like, probably we come from ants, and we are just we just developed of ourselves in this realm, and we are like constructing every kind of different mind frame which comes from mind. But we get lost into that rabbit hole. We get lost into that different thing, and then we don't see that, oh, it's me all the time which is producing that. So I can go out of this hole again and produce something else. But it's made, for some people it sounds very strange if you tell them like, you can be whatever the fuck you want to be. You can be like, you can be an ant construction worker. You can be an ant doctor, you can be an ant lawyer, you can be an ant teacher, you can be an ant driver, you can be an ant um, whatever. You can be an ant king or you can be an ant queen, but you can also be every single ant. You can choose what you want to be, and don't label yourself on that thing where you're like, ooh, right now I'm only this, and this is what we have to purge that as humanity, as a collective, to get out of this mind frame, to be like, hey, we are all free, and PP helps you to be free. I really like that saying from Karen. That's good. So like I said, spirituality is the goal because it connects you to what you really are. It connects you to what you've been internally, and what you should probably remind yourself to be. Because everything is just tools. It's a tool which I'm using here, which is a symbol, like I said in the beginning, for my spine. But again, don't freaking get lost in the diet thing. That's why I say food is just earth material. It's nothing else. So we see it as, of course, we can then see, okay, we can use it as a tool to work ourselves through this matrix of what kind of frequency we want to be on. But food is earth. That's it. I'm breath, man. I'm spirit. I'm breathing air all the time. I can ingest whatever earth material I want, which is presented for me. And as long as I'm alchemizing, because my body's alchemizing all the time, as long as I'm alchemizing, and that's as long as I'm breathing, as long as I'm living, it's all good. I'm all good. So as long as I just appreciate that, and I appreciate that, if you've seen my Shivambu routine on YouTube, I do that every freaking day. I wake up, I go in the bathroom, I put pee in my eye, I put pee in my nose, I put pee in my mouth, I put pee in my ear, I put pee on my skin, and I go out in the sun. And then I prepared myself a liquid. That's it. I prepared myself a liquid smoothie. Because why? Because my body, my tubes, which is flowing internally, it's all about the flowing aspect internally. Because my tubes are able to process that a lot quicker than when I was chewing all that shit. And then, because I say shit because it is shit in the end. Everything that you ingest as an earth material is dense shit. And you process that down. But when it's already in a liquid format, your body is able to process that a lot quicker. So I ingest then a liquid smoothie with whatever I found. I just put that in the freaking mixer and I chew it down, or I pull it down. Right? So then my body, okay, now I have earth material in myself. I'm breathing all the time, so I have air also. I put liquid light, golden light on me, because then people ask me, people tell me, oh, you look freaking brown. You're like bronze all the time. Why is that? I don't go even in the fucking vacations. I don't go anywhere south. Well, I go south here, and I go north here. I go south here, I go north here, because it's all myself. North, south, east, west. Well, it depends on the perspective, right? And this is also why the lag swings are so important, because you go like north, south, left, right, up, down, whatever. And then I've ingested earth. Okay, now I was ingesting the liquid earth. I'm breathing, like I said, and then I soak in the golden light from the sun, which is producing all kinds of good hormones for myself. And I'm freaking energetic. We are turning into babies. That's a freaking good thing. It's like Benjamin Button. It's all just upside down and completely collapsed, and left is right, right is left, up is down. Because, like I said, this is what the spine is. I get a bit of goosebumps when I say that, because it's all just we're going back in time. We're bridging it. We're going like an Ouroboros, the snake. We're going now back, which is forward, which is spiraling, basically up. It's a loop. It seems like a loop in a 2D printed format, but basically, it's just spiraling up. You can see the spiral. Well, if it would turn like, if it would be like this, and then it goes like, it becomes smaller in a 2D format, but in a 3D format, it's like this, and this like a cylinder, right? It's gone. There you have it. This is mind. This is everything. This is where we come from. This is the creation point. And from there, pum, foo, it comes down into reality as people ends. Karen says, I'm gonna have aged urine bath. I was doing foot bath yesterday with some liquid love. I need to rewatch this live stream. Yeah, you should probably. It's a freaking gnosis here. And I've seen also that the stars are right now in my Virgo sign, but yeah, but it's very good for me. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm shining all the time because I have the blueprint of it. I told you, I'm doing the routines, and everybody can freaking do it. It's just a matter of discipline. Do you have the freaking capacity to wake up in the fucking morning and do that every single day for yourself? Do you think anybody cares about like that? What you do? You do that to achieve that for yourself. And I can tell you all of this because I'm practicing martial arts since 2007. I'm going in since probably like I'm coming out of the womb. I was doing physiotherapy since birth. And since then, I'm reconnecting all of it. I'm 26 right now, but it seems like that's a number that it's not really mattering because I'm like, I have so much knowledge of self. Like, know those people. Then people were like in the past, what about you, Jan? You should go out and study and go out. They talked about your work and blah blah blah. I always had the feeling of that's not the real thing. Then people were like, yeah, we go now into work and travel to Australia. We go now work and travel in this land. We go now in California and have vacations over there. Yeah, do your thing. I'm fine with that. But most people never go in. And this is what urine is. It helps you to open up yourself to go in. Go in. You should go in to find out. This is what the whole body movements is about. And as long as people go into the fucking gym all the time, I mean, it's good. They move their body. They get rid of shit. But they still think and they still identify themselves with all these freaking tools which are presented in front of them. I use those plates here. True. I can do deadlifts. I can do squats. I can do bench presses. I can do pull-ups. I can use all of it. But I know for certain that it's all just me who pulls that into existence and who uses that as a freaking thing. And people say, most people are so, excuse my language, I don't excuse myself for that, just because that's the truth. Most people are so freaking dumb that they just identify themselves. They are just not able to see that it's just themselves. Stop using, use less to find out more. Distilled waters, for example, if you distill yourself down, people are like, you look freaking, I was probably looking freaking lean, freaking thin. But why was I doing that? Because I was distilling myself so much down to, okay, what am I? I was distilling myself to only like, okay, I was emptying myself out. But this is like a glass. This is like a glass full with water. That's you. And most people are freaking full, not only with clean water, they're full with shit. So this is what you should do. You should empty yourself out. And I was emptying myself out. I know about alchemy. And once I was distilling myself down, then I started to see. But people still hold on to their shit. This is why even Kalaripayattu, that's a tool again. Because it's only about the goal of spirituality. When the body becomes all eyes, so you start to see. But in Kalaripayattu, what do you use? Like I said, this is a tool. It's a freaking brilliant tool. What is it? It's just a freaking stick. It's a wood stick. And you have different weapons in Kalaripayattu. And like, again, like, there are people in Kalaripayattu which are way beyond what I can do. They are way better than me. Like, for certain. But what I have is my spirit. And what I can understand, and how I can articulate myself, and what I've gained through my knowledge, and what the strength that I have to speak about it. I don't fear anymore to speak my truth into existence. If you don't fucking like it, then just like Zen said, people should just freaking piss off. I don't care. But people come back and rewatch my things because they identify with it, and they feel that there is something inside of what I'm saying, which is certainly true. So these people here in the room, 5 people, who are you? And identify yourself and give me thumbs up, because otherwise you're just a freaking non-player character in this room and in even your life. You see my magic potential? I say it, and there are 4 thumbs up. But there's one more people, human non-player character right now, who's not giving me a thumbs up. Who the fuck are you? If you watch this, you should either leave or rate this video. Yeah, you should leave. Good. So now we have 4 people and we have 4 thumbs up. So, yeah, where was I? You just use everything as a tool, because it's about the elements, the angels of mind. Life is very, very simple if you know about Shivambu. And that's true. I use supplements. Well, should we do an alchemical kitchen process? I was already showing you that in my later or older videos, but we do that. I want to show you that right now, so that's why you fucking do it. And that's also what I learned. I learned that I leave whenever people even speak with me and I don't fucking like it. I just leave. I just go. And there is somebody else again. 5 people now. Who are you? Hey, you leave again. So this is probably not for you. But like I said, if you're in your life, stop getting into situations where you don't want to fucking be in, I just freaking leave. I don't care if people talk shit with me. I listen to it, and if I don't fucking like it, I don't identify with it. You know what I do? Because it's not of my fucking interest. And this is what you should also do. And I know that I'm mirroring myself here all the time. But this is good for me. It's a learning situation, learning curve for me also. And I will probably rewatch that live stream also, because I can mirror myself very good in it. And I can learn a lot of things for myself from it. So here we go. The alchemical process of the kitchen. So yeah, it's about nature, and it's about that you should be able to be an organic being, right? But in the end, we're just spirit. If you know about piss drinking, you can alchemize everything which is good for your diet, which is your deity. So it seems like people are like, hey, you do that fucking, you talk about like being natural and then you ingest supplements. Well, supplements come from the first place, from the word supple, which means to make you more flexible, which is connected to yoga, which is connected to Kalaripayattu, which is connected to yourself, basically. Just working on yourself, which is working on your spirit. So if you use any tools around you to achieve your goal, not mine, but yours, that's fine for me. I'm not into competition. I distract myself from all kinds of freaking measuring shit and stuff. I was never into counting any calories or whatever, but I know for certain what is good for me. So this supplements, it's all about preparation. People have to know what is good for them and then prepare that the day before they ingest it. I prepare my freaking supplements the days before I ingest them. So when I wake up and I do my Shivambu routine from the bathroom, I wake up and I go in the freaking kitchen and I ingest my supplements, which I was preparing the day before. Because I've written my routines down for so many years, I've now condensed it to I know exactly what I'm doing. Exactly. So these supplements I prepared the day before or the days before. So this is for each day what I ingest. I show you. This is omega-3 fish oil. I take that. I take a caffeine pill. I take vitamin B12, and I take grapeseed extract, OPC. And in the evening, I take, after my meal, a zinc and 2 more fish oils. That's it. What I also ingest is my shake with my supplements. What's inside of these powders? Inside these powders is citrulline, malate, arginine, which is very good for opening up yourself to open up your whole blood system. Like I said, arginine, citrulline, beta-alanine, creatine, palatinose, which is a low glycemic index sugar, and vitamin C, a bit of OPC powder actually also, MSM, and I think that's actually it. Yeah. And a bit of chlorella actually right now. So this is what I ingest then. Then I also have iodine, 1 drop of iodine, ALLchemizing myself, and 10 drops of vitamin D3. And like I said, I was preparing myself, just empty it out right now, a smoothie to stay in a liquid format. And that's it. And then to go and do my routines. Kevin writes, yeah, you don't need to pay focus on that currency. You don't need to pay focus on that. Currency is what you currently see. Yeah, I'm my currency. I am currency. Karen, you are conscious about stuff. That's why you can ingest supplements, but someone who is unaware of themselves is not efficient. Yes, that's true. You are self-realized being. Yeah, and this is what I say. There were times, listen, there were times where I was not ingesting supplements. There were times where I was only ingesting distilled waters and coffee and piss throughout the whole day. I was having one dense meal at the end of the day, which was mostly oatmeal with cacao, nuts, seeds, and fruits. And during that time, I was doing a lot of sun gazing that I was doing, a lot of Shivambu, and I was distilling a lot of knowledge of myself down. I was getting to know myself very, very much. Very good. You can also do it fast, and this is what I was telling you, emptying yourself out to achieve gnosis, knowledge of self. But most people have not this freaking strength to be like, okay, we freaking stop ingesting shit and fast, because it's connected to purging. It's connected to facing with the shit that you have ingested. And I can work with that. I can deal with that. I can deal with the pain. I can, you've seen that. I can slap myself in the fucking face, yo. People have no freaking capacity to have strength inside of them. That's not my problem, it's theirs. And I speak my freaking truth, and I'm open about it, and I don't care about whatever the fuck people think. So this is what it is. And I hope you enjoyed this one. And probably I share that also on the Instagrams, because I think that most people will watch it there and they will have a good experience about it. So who else is in here? I hope you enjoyed this one. Karen, I hope you enjoyed this one. PvP Player 07, I hope you enjoyed this. Alma. And who else was not identifying themselves here? But we'll see ourselves next time. And I encourage you to move on with your life. I encourage you to speak your truth. I encourage you to be what you are. I encourage you to drink your urine, whatever the fuck people think. I encourage you to do your thing. I encourage you to be self-conscious, and I encourage you to enjoy yourself. Thank you, Alma. I'm happy to hear that you enjoyed this live stream. So until next time, stay true to your freaking self. Have self-love. Do Shivambu. And move on. Keep on moving. Keep on burning. You can do it, because it's all about yourself. Stay true. Stay awesome. Peace, y'all.